Hello, and welcome back to our weekly gaming news 10 and 10. This is episode 49 for the week ending Saturday, March 3rd, 2018. Sony has announced the March PS Plus games and some upcoming changes to the PS Plus service. First, the games. In March, active PS Plus members will be able to get Bloodborne and Ratchet & Clank for the PlayStation 4. On PlayStation 3, Legend of K: A Mighty No. 9 will be available. PlayStation Vita owners will be able to get their hands on Claire, Extended Cut, and Bomb & Busters. As a bonus, the Dungeon Defenders PS Plus pack will be available starting on March 19th. Mighty No. 9, Claire, Extended Cut, and Bomb & Busters are all playable on the PlayStation 4 via Sony's cross-buy program. Then there's the change. Sony announced that on March 8, 2019, the monthly PS Plus games will exclude PlayStation 3 and PS Vita games. This will not affect previously available games and makes a lot of sense considering the age of the PlayStation 3, the number of PS4s in the wild, and the small PlayStation Vita community. The ESRB has announced that they will begin to label games with in-game purchases. While this is a preempted move to head off the loot box legislation, the labels will be applied to games with any option of purchasing in-game goods such as bonus levels, skins, surprise items, in-game currency with real-world currency. This label will also be added to games with season passes, subscriptions, and upgrades. So essentially, the ESRB will be labeling all games. This label will be separate from the game rating label. The 27th Overwatch hero has been announced. Bridget, the daughter of Torbjorn, is a support character that will provide armor buffs and healing. Her weapon of choice is a rocket flare, which can damage multiple enemies when swung. Her ultimate ability, Rally, gives Bridget a movement boost while providing nearby allies with armor that is only removed after being damaged. Bridget is currently available on the PTR. No word on when she will be made available live in-game. Ubisoft goes shopping, acquiring 1492 Studio and Blue Mammoth Games. 1492 Studios is a French developer known for free-to-play mobile game Is It Love. Blue Mammoth Games is responsible for free-to-play Smash clone Brawlhalla, which is currently available on Steam and on PlayStation 4. Ubisoft released statements indicate that they will continue to support and grow both Is It Love and Brawlhalla. A dev argues on Twitter with a YouTuber, then issues a DMCA takedown. The story goes that YouTube personality I Am Patty Jack, who does a series he calls This Is the Worst Game Ever, where he plays bad games and provides commentary. He did an episode for the game Super Seducer, which caught the ire of developer Richard LaRuna. LaRuna left a disparaging comment in the video's comment section, which led to a Twitter spat between him and I Am Patty Jack. In the thread, an unnamed user floated the idea of a DMCA takedown, which apparently LaRuna took up, getting I Am Patty Jack a DMCA strike on his channel. If you're unfamiliar, 3 DMCA strikes can equal the end of your YouTube channel. A Far Cry 5 live-action short is coming to Amazon Prime on March 5th. The short film is set to follow a group of vloggers' investigation into the project at Eden's Gate. The short will star Kyle Garner and Greg Brick, who also voices the Eden Gate's leader in the game. Last week, Nintendo began allowing user reviews in the Nintendo Switch eShop. That was short-lived, as Nintendo has now pulled user reviews. On their website, there's a post that states customer reviews have been taken offline as we evaluate this feature and its functionality. We currently have no estimated date on when an update will be provided. We appreciate the positive response and thank the reviewers who provided such thoughtful commentary on the games. There's no word as to whether this is a permanent change or not. Stay tuned. The Xbox Live Spring update rolling out to Xbox insiders now. This update is bringing quite a few changes and some requested features. This update will add support for 1440p video output on both the Xbox One S and Xbox One X. A share controller feature is being added to Mixer. Another update to Mixer will now pause your live stream instead of stopping it when switching games or exiting to the dashboard. They'll also put in tournaments directly in the Game Hub, meaning you no longer have to be a member of a club to join or start a tournament. There's much more with this update, and a wide release date has not been noted. Red Bull launches their own esports league centered around fighting games. The league, dubbed Red Bull Conquest, will tour 15 cities in the US and feature Street Fighter V, Tekken 7, and Guilty Gear XRD Rev. Each city on tour will produce one winner, all of which will compete in the national finals in Washington, D.C. in November. The tour kicks off in Chicago on April 28th and will continue on to Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Denver, Los Angeles, Minneapolis, Nashville, New York, Orlando, Philadelphia, Phoenix, San Francisco, and Seattle. Classic Square Enix game Krump No Trigger makes a surprise appearance on Steam. Originally released on the SNES in 1995, it is widely recognized as one of the greatest RPGs ever released. With the release, graphics and sound has been upgraded, including a full 1080p resolution. Square Enix describes this as the definitive edition, and it includes the Dimension Vortex and Lost Sanctum dungeons from the Nintendo DS release. While the game also has support for keyboard or controller, it appears to be based off of the mobile release as opposed to the original console release. Thank you for watching. Before you go, I'd like to give a word to our sponsor, the New Challengers. If you're looking to get good and rise the ranks in the FGC, the New Challengers are for you. With one-on-one training, replay critiques, weekly tournaments, and more, the New Challengers will have you improved in no time. Supporting Street Fighter V, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Injustice 2, and more, head to www.newchallenger.gg to sign up and get good. And don't forget, if you'd like a deep dive into these stories and more, join Trinell and myself for a weekly gaming news show, live stream on Facebook, Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern.